Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we'll be painting some bugs, insects. I don't really know if there's a difference, but if there is, you can tell me in the comments below. Um, so we'll be painting some insects. I'm just going to say insects for this video. Okay. Insects, and we're going to paint some of this. I thought it would be a creative way to fill up the strips. I've cut it from canvas paper. Also, I wanted to start right away, but I've realized that I've painted the wrong side of this paper. For those who don't know, there is a right and a wrong side of canvas paper. You can feel the difference. Um, So I'm just going to start on a new piece and quickly going to put a few layers of gesso on it, and then we can get started on painting some insects on this strip. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm using this white canvas primer, and I have already used a lot of it, as you can tell. So I'm just going to put a few layers on here. um, I usually put 3 layers, and I let each layer dry before adding the next layer. So I'm just going to put 3 layers on here. So let's get to it. So I'm deciding on what insects to paint. We have quite a few of insects. So how about we paint? I don't think that's a cockroach, but it sure does look like a cockroach. Does it not? Does look like a cockroach? Okay. Maybe we will paint a cockroach. I'm not sure. I definitely want to paint this dragonfly over there. Maybe we can paint a butterfly. A butterfly. Oh, that one also looks awesome. And oh, they are different. There are also mosquitoes. There are some mosquitoes. I think it's mosquitoes. I don't know. I think so. There's a fly. You can paint the fly. Um, yeah, there's quite a few. So I'm going to sigh on a few of them, and then I will probably draw them off camera, and then we can get to painting. So starting off with a few insects, I've drawn them first before painting. And obviously we have to start with this magnificent, beautiful insect that I'm sure it's not called a cockroach. But for now, we just going to call it a cockroach. Anyway, so I start off with some yellows and reds and some brown. I think it's burnt amber, the color I'm using there, and I gave it a few coats before moving on to the dragonfly, obviously. um, so the dragonfly also just painted a few coats, and this dragonfly is like a blue green color, so I painted that. Um, I think dragonflies are really cool insects, though. Yeah, so I painted that, and as you can see, I've already painted a few other insects as well, but I painted them off camera, and the reason why is because I only wanted to capture the insects I mentioned in the beginning in this video, and the rest I just did off camera, except the fly, of course. Um, I struggled to paint it the fly because it's kind of squeezed in there, but we eventually seem to get a fly in there. This next insect I'm painting kinda looks like a insect with horns. I don't know, but it it was kinda too big. um, Kinda look like, I don't know what I look like. Sticks, perhaps. I think it's a beetle. I'm not sure what insect this is. Um, but yeah, it was kind of fun to paint as well. Um, I then ended up painting in the legs, which was kind of fun to painting because it's small and tiny. So I painted in the legs, and I will give you a close up in a few minutes of how satisfying it looks to paint in the little legs. So here we have the final results. I hope you enjoy painting insects with me, although I don't know what half of these insects are. But yeah, thanks for watching, and you can hit that like button if you like the video and subscribe if you want to. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be painting some bugs or insects. I don't really know if there is a difference. I'm going to paint in